students, let's take up CET on sequences and series. Okay, usually in every paper, you get one question from this chapter. At times, you get to see two questions also, one from sequences. The kind of sequences you have in the syllabus. One is arithmetic progression. The other one is geometric progression. Okay. From series also, you get one question. I hope you all know the pattern of question paper. From first year portions, this is the chapter in first year, isn't it? So from first year, 25% of the question appear from first year. What is 25% of 60? 15 questions. Okay, you get from first year syllabus. So you can't afford to forget the first year syllabus. It's very, very important. Let's take up the first question. What does the first question say? If a power n plus 1 plus b power n plus 1 divided by a power n plus b power n is the arithmetic mean of a and b. You know what is arithmetic mean of a and b? What is arithmetic mean of a and b? It is a plus b by 2. What is given in the question? The arithmetic mean of a and b is same as this. If this be the arithmetic mean, meaning the arithmetic mean of a and b is equal to this. Okay. Arithmetic mean of a and b is a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by a power n plus b power n. Just observe this carefully. So we'll not solve this by cross multiplication and simplifying that. That takes a long time. See, in the examination, what is very important is you need to be very good at the concept, and also the time management is an important criterion in the CET. You need to answer 60 questions in 60 minutes, isn't it? So this is very important. How do we simplify this in a novel way? Look at this. You have 2 in the denominator. So you're supposed to have 2 in the denominator. How can I get 2 in the denominator? This happens only when n is 0. You put n is equal to 0. Just see what happens. When you put n is equal to 0 in this, you observe a raised to n is 0. This is a power 1 plus b power 1 divided by a raised to 0 is 1 plus b raised to 0 is 1. So what does this become? A plus b by 2. See, this is what you have, isn't it? So we got a plus b by 2, which is equal to a plus b by 2 by putting n is equal to 0. So that is the question. What should be the value of n? It has to be C, option C. That's the right answer. 0. By putting n is equal to 0, you get this number to be the arithmetic mean of this. This number becomes the arithmetic mean. Moving on to the next question. What does the next question say? See, these numbers are in AP. What is the definition of AP? Usually the general terms in AP. How do you consider the general terms in AP? I believe everybody remembers in AP, arithmetic progression is a sequence. Okay. A plus D, A plus 2D, etc. And the nth term is, you denote this as A1, this is A2, this is A3, agree? And the nth term is denoted by AN. What is the formula for nth term? For third term, it is A plus 2D. Fourth term, A plus 3D. So this is obviously A plus N minus 1 into D. I hope all my students remember these things. Okay, you are given these 3 are in AP. What is the meaning of that? What do you observe here? The difference between the consecutive terms is always a constant. What is A2 minus A1? It is D, which is same as A3 minus A2. By the way, what is A3 minus A2? Again, it is D. So this is the fact to be remembered to solve this question. This is a simple one. How do we get A? See, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3. This is A1, A2, A3. A2 andre eno? A minus 2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2. What is A3? 3A minus A minus 2. Let us simplify this carefully. This is minus 2, which is equal to, what is 3a minus a? It is 2a. Minus of minus becomes plus 2. Therefore, 2a is equal to, I'm shifting this to this side. I interchange left and right. Probably this you can make out easily. So when it is transposed to the other side, it becomes minus 2, which is minus 4. So the value of a will be minus 2. So which of the options give us minus 2? Option B. That's the right answer. I believe this is clear. Yes. How many terms in the series must be taken to give a sum equal to this? Look at this series. What is series? It's the sum of the terms of the sequence. Series is sum of terms of sequence. What kind of sequence is this? We are familiar with AP and GP. Is it AP or GP? That I need to check. What is the common difference? The difference between 7 and 2 is 5. Difference between 12 and 7 is again 5. So the common difference is 5. So this series has a terms which are in AP. Followed? So what are we given? The sum is equal to 297. We usually denote the sum by SN, which is 297. And what is the first term? You denote the first term by 2. And the common difference is 5. This forms an AP. I hope you could get me. Okay. And what is asked here? You should find N. What is the value of N? You know the formula for Sn. What is Sn is equal to? It is N by 2 into 2a plus N minus 1 into D. This is equal to how much? 297. And you just substitute for A and D here. Find the value of N finally. N by 2 into, what is A? It is 2 into 2, which is 4, plus N minus 1 into, what is D? D is equal to 5. Always, when you find the common difference, you remember it is the succeeding term minus the preceding. ಮುಂದೆ term ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ term subtract ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಗ common difference ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. If this is A1, this is A2, the common difference is A2 minus A1, or it is A3 minus A2. Okay, don't go wrong there. It is not minus 5. It has to be succeeding minus the preceding. Okay, munde minus hindi, which is equal to. So I got to know what is A, what is D, what is A, by the way. It's the first term. And you are given that sum of the terms of this series is equal to 297. Then what should be the value of N? That's the question. How many terms, meaning N? It is equal to 297. Simplify this. This is N by 2 into 4 plus 5N minus 5 is equal to 297. Am I right? So N by 2 into, you get 5N, 4 minus 5 is minus 1 is equal to 297. So what I do is I don't simplify this equation. If I have to simplify this equation the normal way, so what do I get? I get N into 5N minus 1 is equal to 2 times 297. And then you have to solve the quadratic equation to find the value of N, isn't it? It becomes a long procedure. So what I do is I just try by substituting the options. Let me try with N is equal to 10. If I put N is equal to 10, my left hand and right hand should become one and the same. Does it happen? Just check. When you put N is equal to 10, 10 by 2 is 5 into, this is 50 minus 1, which is 49. What is 49? 5s are 49, 10s are 490. Half of that will be 245. So this is not working. Let us try with N is equal to 11. What happens? This is 11 by 2 into, this is 11 5s are 55. 55 minus 1 is 54. So divide 54 by 2, which is 27. What is 27 11s? You know the property of multiplication with 11. I hope you remember. This is 2, 7. You keep the extremes as they are, and the middle number is the sum of these two, which is 297. You can check that. 11 into 27 gives you 297. So option B should be the right answer. See, this way you can answer this question more quickly, and this is the right method to adopt in the competitive examination. I hope you get me. Sum of all integers between 100 and 200 which are not divisible by 2. Remember, not divisible by 2. Which are the numbers which are divisible by 2? The numbers which are even in nature are divisible by 2. By the way, we'll list all the numbers between 100 and 200. You get the meaning between. So I have to exclude 100 and 200. Tell me the numbers between 100 and 200 are, how many are there? 101, 102, 103, etc. I need to go up till 199. Now I just circle those numbers which are not divisible by 2. Okay? Yes. Which are the numbers which are not divisible by 2? This is even, sorry, this is odd, not divisible by 2. Okay? This is not divisible by 2. And it goes up till, this is again odd. How many numbers are there? So numbers between 100 and 200 which are not divisible by 2 are, yes, which are they? 101, 103, what could be the next one? 105, 107, and the last one is 199 because my upper limit fix ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ 200 highest ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ 100 ಇಂದ 200 ಒಳಗೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು numbers ಇದೆ and what kind of sequence is this? See, what is 103 minus 101? 2. What is 105 minus 103? It is 2. So this is an AP. The terms form an AP, arithmetic progression. This is a sequence which is termed as AP. You know the first term. What is the first term here? 101. And you know the last term, which is AN, which is also denoted as L. If I know these two, what is my question? I want to find the sum of all these numbers. What is the formula to find sum of n numbers? In AP, it is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or it is n by 2 into 2a is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. And you know, this is nothing but an, or it is usually denoted by L. You remember this formula also, n by 2 into a plus L. But to find this, I should be knowing what is n. I need to know what is n. To find n, we know the first term and we know the last term. What is the formula for an? It is a plus n minus 1 into d. What is an? 199. What is a? 101 plus n minus 1 into what is d? It is 2. I hope you are getting me. You simplify this. This is 101 plus 2n minus 2 is equal to 199. What is 101 minus 2? Which is 99. 99 plus 2n is 199. So take this 99 to the other side. What does our 2n become? It becomes 100. So obviously the value of n is 50. So if you can mentally calculate the number of numbers from 101 to 199, it is well and good, or you have to use this method to find n. So once I have the value of n in hand, I just substitute here to get what is asked in the question. 50 by 2 into what is A? A is 101. What is L? L is this number, 199. All right. What is 101 plus 199? This is 25. Am I correct? Into 101 plus 199 is 300. Correct? So multiply this to this. What do you get? This is 75 followed by 2 zeros. 7500. So option C is the right answer. I believe this is clear. Yes. Let's move ahead. This is a good question. See, most of these questions have appeared in previous year CET question papers. Okay. If the sum of first n terms of AP is so and so, find the 15th term. I believe you know how do you denote the sum of n terms? It is Sn. Okay, Sn is equal to n into 3n minus 1. All right. What is required for me? I want A15. This is asked. By the way, what is the formula for A15? It is A plus 15 minus 1 into D. This is required. What am I given? I am given Sn. How do I find S1? Why am I talking about S1? I'll let you know soon. What is S1 by the way? It is Sn, it is the sum of n terms. Ta1 plus A2 plus A3 etc. up to An represents Sn. Okay, the sum of these terms is denoted by Sn. What does S1 stand for? It stands for only the first term, A1. What does S2 stand for? It is A1 plus A2. All right. What does S3 stand for? A1 plus A2 plus A3. Tell me, what is A1? A1 is nothing but the first term. It is same as A. What is A2? It is A plus D. A1 is A. This is A. What is A2? A plus D. Similarly, you can guess all these. What is A1? A. What is A2? A plus D. What is A3? A plus 2D. I hope you got my point. Now, let me come back. What is S1? How do I get S1? By putting n is equal to 1. 1 into 3 minus 1 gives you what? 2. All right. Now, similarly, we shall find S2. What is S2? S2 is 2 into 3 into 2 minus 1. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 into 2, 10. I just now told you what is S1. S1 is nothing but A. What is S1? S1 is A. So this is A. What is S2? It is 2A plus D. Correct? So what is A is equal to? A is 2. A is 2. Next, you substitute here 2 into A is 2 plus D is equal to how much? 10. So what does D become? D becomes 10 minus 4, which is 6. So you have D in hand, or also you know what is A. So rest of the job will be very simple. Substitute here. What is A? A is 2 plus this is 14 into 6. Okay. What is 14 6? 6 4s are 24. 6 plus 2, 8. So obviously the answer has to be 86. Which is the right answer? Option A. Clear? Yes. The question says, yes, this is also a question from one of the old CET papers. Okay. The terms a plus x the whole square, comma, a square plus x square and a minus x square are in AP, GP, HP and none of these. Okay. So if it is an AP, you know the criterion for the terms to be in AP, arithmetic progression. What is the criterion for terms to be in AP? The difference between the consecutive terms should be constant. Okay, let us see. If I call this as A1, A2, this is A2, and this is A3. Let us find out what is A2 minus A1. What is A2 minus A1? This is A square plus X square minus of A plus X the whole square. Expand this and subtract. Minus the expansion of this is a square plus 2ax plus x square. So a square minus a square plus x square minus x square will get cancelled. I just end up with minus 2x. And similarly, I shall find what is a3 minus a2. What is a3? It is a minus x the whole square minus a square plus x square. So this also you can simplify very easily. A square minus 2x plus x square minus a square minus x square. So everything will get cancelled except minus 2x. So what do you get to see here? We just see that a2 minus a1 is very much same as a3 minus a2. This implies a1, a2, a3 are in what? Arithmetic progression. So your option A should be the correct answer. I believe my students remember what is GP. When do you say the three terms are in GP? Only if the ratio between consecutive terms is a constant. If A2 by A1 is same as A3 by A2, which is same as A4 by A3, then say this is all equal to R, then you say A1, A2, A3 are in what? GP. And you know what is HP? If A1, A2, A3 are in HP, etc., okay, are in HP, then the reciprocals 1 by A1, 1 by A2, 1 by A3 will be in AP. All right. If these terms are in HP, then the reciprocals are going to be in AP. In an AP, this is also a very popular question. In an AP, the pth term is Q. This has to be Q. Okay. And qth term is 1 by P. Pth term is 1 by Q. And qth term is 1 by P. Then PQth term is. That's a question. All right. So this is an AP. You know how nth term is written. What is nth term in AP? It is A plus n minus 1 into D. So similarly, the pth term is denoted by AP. What is it equal to? It is 1 by Q. And what is the formula for AP? Nth term. Sorry, this is pth term. The pth term formula is A plus P minus 1 into D. I believe you know what are A and D. A is the first term, D is the common difference. Okay, equal to 1 by Q. This is one equation. And similarly, the qth term I denoted by AQ, which is equal to 1 by P. How do we write this as? AQ is A plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to 1 by P. Okay, call this as equation 2. What is our objective? We need to find APQ. This is asked. What is the formula for APQ? It is A plus in the place of N. See, PQ has to come. That's all. PQ minus 1 into D. This is required for me. All right. To get this, I should be knowing what are A and D. Okay. Yes. This is a standard question. The answer has to be 1. Okay. Let us check how, why, all those things. How do we solve this? We have to solve by eliminating one of the constants here. We shall eliminate A. That's an easy job. How do I get rid of A? I subtract one equation from the other. So subtracting one from the other, A will get cancelled. You have to subtract this from this. Okay. I have P minus 1 into D minus Q minus 1 into D is equal to the right side also 1 by Q minus 1 by P. Here you need to be little careful. Little careful. What is common? D is common. I put this out. What is left? You write them as they are with the appropriate sign. P minus 1 minus sign has to get multiplied here. Minus Q plus 1. So what got cancelled? 1 and minus 1 will go. The other side you have this. Go for LCM. The LCM is PQ. In the numerator you get P minus Q. I believe this is clear. D into P minus Q is equal to P minus Q divided by PQ. Remember, P and Q are different. Okay, yes. So you can cancel P minus Q on both the sides. So we get D to be equal to 1 by PQ. What is my next work? I have to substitute D is equal to PQ in one of the equations and get to know the value of A. Substituting D is equal to 1 by PQ in one of the equations, either in 1 or 2. So what do I get? A plus, this is P minus 1 into, what is D? 1 by PQ is equal to 1 by Q. See, in all these things, you need to have a lot of patience. You need to be a little slow and precise. You need to be thorough with the concepts. Only then you can answer these questions and the stipulated time. Okay. Restricted time ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದು ಆಗ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ P into 1 by PQ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? 1 by Q minus 1 into 1 by PQ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 by PQ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 by Q. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ 1 by Q ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 1 by PQ. So you have in hand what is A and what is D. So these things are helpful to get A PQ. So you have D value and you have A value. So let me get back, substitute there and get the value of A PQ. What is A? 1 by PQ. Plus PQ minus 1, we are retaining as it is. What is D? 1 by PQ. Simplify this. You just have to multiply. Open this bracket. This is 1 by PQ plus PQ into 1 by PQ is 1 minus 1 by PQ. So these two got cancelled. So finally you get the answer as 1. Okay. This is a standard question. Remember, if the Pth term is 1 by Q, Qth term is 1 by P, then PQth term is 1. Okay, that's the answer. So option D should be the right answer. Moving on to the next. So I have dealt with such kind of questions, the sum of the terms of the sequence, that is series, in my induction also. Okay, this is a question from series. How do we answer this? If you have to find a sum, it's a long process. You have to go for method of partial fraction and then simplify the terms. It takes minimum of 5 minutes. But how do we get it done in seconds? You have an easy trick. What do you do? So you just consider the first term. What is the first term? I name it as A1. What is A1? A1 is 1 by 10. Okay, how did I get A1? By taking only one term. This is actually the sum of n terms, Sn. You know, Sn is nothing but A1, only the first term. A1 can also be written as A, the first term. Okay, first term is denoted by A. Now in the options, I have to put n is equal to 1 and see which option gives me 1 by 10. So I go to option A. By putting n is equal to 1, I get 1 by 6 plus 4, which is 10. It is working. But I cannot say this should be my answer, because if I have options wherein which I get 1 by 10 in other options, I need to check whether A is the right option or not. Because in CET, you need to have only one option to be the correct option. Okay, so I have to substitute in the others before I conclude my A is the right answer. So if I go to this, I get 1 plus 1, 2 divided by 6 plus 4, which is 10, which is 1 by 5. So this is not my right answer. Similarly, we go for C. This is 1 by 2, isn't it? 6 minus 4. When you replace n by 1. Again, this is not my answer. This is 1 by 6 plus 3, 9. This is also not the right option. So obviously, which should be the right answer? Because this is the only options wherein which I'm getting the answer which I'm supposed to get by putting n is equal to 1. So 1 by 10. Here also 1 by 10. So option A is the right answer. See how simple and easy this method of inspection is. All right. This is called method of induction. Now, moving on to the next question. The terms are in AP. This is also from one of the previous year CET question papers. Okay. If A, B, C are in AP, then these terms are in AP, GP, HP, none of this. I think my students know what are GP and HP. Okay. So what is given? A, B, C are in AP. What is the meaning of A, B, C are in AP? You know that B minus A is equal to C minus B, or you shift B to the other side. 2B is equal to A plus C. So this implies B is equal to A plus C by 2. Okay. Hige baradrunu idu AP nallide. Illa if A, B, C are in AP, you remember B should be equal to A plus C by 2. Okay, yes. Now, what is the question? These numbers are in what? Okay, now 7 power A, 7 power B, 7 power C are in dash. That's a question. So what do? The option A says AP. If they are in AP, what should happen? Tell me. You know, the difference between the consecutive terms should be a constant, isn't it? Difference between the consecutive terms should be a constant. Okay, so I go for these numbers. What is 7 power B minus 7 power A? Is it same as 7 power C minus 7 power B? A, B, C are in AP. Okay. No, this cannot happen. Still, if you are doubtful, see, you just give number values to ABC. 1, 2, 3. ಕೊಡೋಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 7 square minus 7. 7 square minus 7 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 49 minus 7 which is 40. ಇದು C ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3. ಅಂದ್ರೆ these numbers are in AP ಅಲ್ವಾ ಒಂದು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದು 7 cube minus 7 square. 7 cube ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? 343 minus 49. That will not give you 40. So this is not possible. Okay, if you are doubtful with ABC general terms ಇದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ particular values ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡಿ. So AP ruled out. Option A cannot be the answer. GP ನೋಡೋಣ. GP ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? Ratio between consecutive terms should be constant. So, you know, this if this is A1, this is A2, this is A3. You take A2 by A1, 7 power B divided by 7 power A is the same as 7 power C divided by 7 power B. Okay, let us check. You know the law of index. What is 7 power B by 7 power A? It is nothing but 7 raised to B minus A. The other side, it is 7 raised to C minus B. We know that B minus A is same as C minus B just now. So, this is very useful here. We know that these two numbers are same. Let us take this is equal to D, shall we? B minus A is equal to C minus B, which is D. So, I got this as 7 power D is equal to 7 power D. So this is possible. Obviously, option B should be the right answer. So the numbers are in what? GP. What are in GP? 7 power A, 7 power B, 7 power C are in GP. Why they are in GP? Because it is following the rule that the terms of the GP are supposed to follow. Okay. Option B is the right answer. Moving on to the next. This is also a question from CET, previous year CET. Look at these numbers. You're supposed to add 1, 3, 5, 7. What kind of numbers are these? Odd numbers. Consecutive odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7. Illi tanaka ide odd number 29 tanaka ide. ಆಮೇಲಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ 30, 31, 32 up to 60. ಹೀಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? So how do we add odd numbers? 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 etc. up to grouping ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ತರದ್ದು odd numbers ಅಲ್ವಾ? Plus ಏನಿದೆ 30 plus 31 plus 32 etc. up to 60. ಇದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? 1 ಇಂದ 29 ವರೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇದು AP ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನ್ AP. ಇದು ಕೂಡ AP ನಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವುದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ಇದು ಎ. ಕಾಮನ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 2. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿ. ಇದರ ಹೆಸರೇನು? nth ಟರ್ಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ AN. ಸೊ ನಂಗೆ ಎನ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ AN ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? 29. AN ಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು? A plus n minus 1 into D. It is 29. What is A? 1. Plus n minus 1 into 2 is equal to 29. So you get 1 plus 2n minus 2 is equal to 29. 2n minus 1 is equal to 29. I believe this is clear. 2n is equal to 30. So what should be the value of n? N is equal to 15. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? n is equal to 15. ಸೊ n15 ಅಂತ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಮ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಐ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ as ಎಸ್ ಎನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಬರೆಯೋಣ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಎಸ್ ಎನ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ 1 ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್. ಈಗ ಎಸ್ ಎನ್ ನಮಗೆ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ and add this to this. Sn plus small sn. How do you find Sn? You have a formula for Sn. Yenide formula namge sum to n terms in AP ge namge ellrigu chennagi gottu. This is n by 2 into a plus l alva makle. N eshtu 15 by 2. What is a? A is 1. What is l? Nth term andre 29. Correct? So this is 15 by 2 into either 30. So it is nothing but 15 into 15, which is 225. So easily I could get capital Sn. Now I want, what do I want? I want small sn. How do I find Sn? Sn is, again, there are n terms. How many terms are there from 30 to 60? Can easily calculate. 30 to 60, there are 31 terms, isn't it? 31 to 60, there are 30 terms. 1 to 10, ಎಷ್ಟು terms ಇದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? 10 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ 1 ಇಂದ ಅದೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 0 ಇಂದ ಶುರು ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಏನಿದೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 31. 60 minus 30 plus 1 ಹಾಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? 1 to 10 ಇರೋದು 10 numbers. It is 10 minus 1 plus 1. So here 60 minus 30, which is 30 plus 1. So there are 31 terms. Use the same formula, n by 2 into what is a here? A is 30. What is L here? Which is 60. Correct? So this is 31 by 2 into 90. So it is 31 into 45. What is 45 into 31? 45 ones are 45, 4 carry. 45 threes are 135. 135 plus 4, 139. All right. Now you just substitute and add. What is Sn? 225. To this I should add 1395. This gives me 0. This is 11 plus 1, which is 12. 6, 1. So option B is the right answer. I believe this is also fine. Okay. Moving on to the next. Yes, the sum of 10 square plus 11 square plus 12 square, etc. up to how much? 20 square. For this, you should remember the formula. What is sum of first n natural numbers? Sigma n is equal to, induction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಿದು. This is n into n plus 1 by 2. ಅದೇ sigma n square, sum of the squares of the first n natural numbers. It is 1 square plus 2 square, etc. up to ಎಷ್ಟು? n square is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. ಹಾಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ n ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇದ್ರೆ 1 ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಕ್ಯೂಬ್, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ಮೊದಲನೇದ್ರದ್ದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ಆಗ n ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಟು n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೈ 4 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ 3 ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ತುಂಬಾ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ಡ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂದ 20 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 10 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂದ 20 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಖಂಡಿತ ಅಲೋ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನ 6 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ತರದ ಮೆಥಡೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುದು? ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್, ಸಿ, 1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಅಪ್ ಟು 20 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಏನ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ? 9 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 8 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 7 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಸೀದಾ 1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂದಲೂ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು. 1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಡ ಹೇಳಿ? ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹೌದಾ 1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂದ 20 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನ ಬೇಡಿತ್ತು 9 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೇಡ 8 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೇಡ 7 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೇಡ ಅಪ್ ಟು 1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೇಡ ನಂಗೆ ಬೇಕಿರೋದು ಇದು ಮಾತ್ರ. Do I know how to find the sum of this? Yes, I do. I just have to apply this formula and replace my n by 20. Use this formula, replace n by what? 20. So this is 20 into n ಗೆ 20 ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ into 20 plus 1 into 2 into 20 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 40 plus 1. Correct? Divided by 6. I believe this is clear. Look at this. This is the sum of first 9 numbers. ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಎಷ್ಟು 9. ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಎಷ್ಟು 20. ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಗೆ 9 ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. So 9 into 10 into 9 into 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 18. 18 plus 1 divided by 6. Correct? Now the denominator is common. 1 by 6 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ಏನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 20 into 21 into 41. Correct? Minus this is 9 into 10 into 19. Alright, still there is scope for some common terms. What shall we remove? 10 ತೆಗೆಯೋಣ. So 10 by 6 ಇದೆ. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು 2 into 21 into 41 minus ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಉಳಿತು 9 into 10 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ 19. This we need to simplify further. ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬಹುದು. ಇದು 2ರಿಂದ 3 ತೆಗಿಬಹುದು. So 10 into 3 by 6 ಉಳಿಯೋದೇನು 2 into 3 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಉಳಿದಿದೆ into 41 minus ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು 3 ಇದೆ into 19. ಈಗ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು 3 2s this is 2 5s. So 5 into ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 14 into 41 ಅಲ್ವಾ 14 into 41 14 4s sorry 14 1s 14 1 carry 14 4s 56 alva 56 plus 1 57. Am I correct? 14 1s 14 1 carry 14 4s 28 56 56 plus 1 57 and 19 3s 57. Correct? So idರಲ್ಲಿ 57 na subtract ಮಾಡಿ. So 3 plus 4 7 6 minus 1 6 minus 5 1. So this gives me 517. Multiply it. 5 7s are 35. 3 carry. 5 plus 3 8. 5 5s are 25. Is there an option? Yes. Option B should be the right answer. Though it is a simple one most of the time, because of utter hurry or anxiety, we go wrong. So you need to have patience, okay, and answer these questions in that way only. Otherwise, we often commit mistakes. Moving on to the next. If the sum of 3 numbers in AP is 33 and the product is 1155, then the numbers are. This is supposed to be a very simple question because you have the options. You just have to check in which case the sum is 33 and in which case the sum is 33 and product is so and so. Okay, shall we check? So add up these numbers. What is 5 plus 8? 13. 13 plus 11 is not 33. 13 plus 11 gives you 24. This is not the right answer. The first condition is itself is failing here. Okay, yes. Check this. This is 18 plus 15, which is 33. And also one more criterion has to hold. What is that? The product has to be 1155. Okay, let us multiply 5 to 15. What is 15 5s? 15 7s. Is it 105? Yes, 15 7s. 15 35 yes, into 11. Multiply this 55. Yes, the option B has to be the right answer and none of the other options are right. See, this is not 33. Sum is not 33. How about this? 16 plus 13. This is not the answer. Okay. Once you check the product and sum, you can tick this itself to be the answer. Okay. So just to make you know, the other options are wrong. I just checked these options, not necessary. Here, the sum is 33 and also the product is 1155. So option B is the right answer. This also, how did we try? By trial and error. Okay. Yes. Next one. 5 geometric means between 3 and 192 are. You know what a geometric means? If you insert 5 geometric means between the numbers, this should form a GP. Say for example, between 1 and 8, if I have to insert one geometric mean, which number should it be? It is 2 root 2. Gottagata? This is A1, this is A2, this is A3. Divide this by this, you get 2 root 2. Divide 8 by 2 root 2, you get 2 root 2. Inno simple agi helbekandre 2, 4, idu 8. Nodi, these two are called the geometric means between A and B. Then these numbers will be in GP. If these are the numbers, these are two geometric means. This is G1, this is G2. If you insert two geometric means between the numbers A and B, then the numbers A, G1, G2, B will be in GP. I hope you get me. Okay. Here your numbers are A is 3 and B is 192. So what should the numbers be such that the resulting sequence will be a GP? Followed? So let us try the first option. You know the criterion for terms to be in GP. Okay, if this is 6, 12, 24, 48, 96, the ratio between consecutive terms should be a constant. What is 6 by 3? 2. What is 12 by 6? That is also 2. What is 24 by 12? 2. 48 by 24? 2. 96 by 48? 2. Is 192 by 96 2? Yes. So option A has to be the correct answer. You can check why not the other options. Incorrect. Yes. Why? Because here, see, all these terms are in GP. Alva, idu matra agala. Yakandre 192 divided by 86 eshtagutte makle? 86 2s are 96 adre correct. 86 adre nimge 80 the double 160. 160 plus 12 172 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 192 ಇರೋದು ಇದಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸಮ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ 4/3 -1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3/4. ಇದು ನಾನು ಸುಮಾರು ಪೇಪರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಸಮ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು GP ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ GP? ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ GP ಆರ್ AR ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ. ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ A1, ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್, ಇದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್. So we know the nth term in GP. What is nth term in GP? A into ನೋಡಿ 3 ಇರುವಾಗ 1 ಕಡಿಮೆ, 2 ಇರುವಾಗ 1 ಕಡಿಮೆ, R ಪವರ್. ಹಾಗೆ A into R raised to n minus 1. All right. Here you have infinite terms. Okay. When can the sum to infinity exist? Only when the common ratio modulus of R is less than 1. S infinity exists if modulus R is less than 1. And what is the formula to find sum to infinity? It is A by 1 minus R. Okay, let us check whether this is in GP. Obviously, sum to infinity is GP li irlebeku. GP li idiya anta check ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇದು A1, ಇದು A2, ಇದು A3. So take the ratio. What is minus 1 by 4 by 3? This becomes minus 3 by 4. And A3 by A2, 3 by 4 divided by minus 1, which is minus 3 by 4. So these terms are in GP, and remember your ratio is less than 1. Alva? Modulus of minus 3 by 4, which is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is less than 1. Therefore, you can find sum to infinity. What is sum to infinity? A by 1 minus r. ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೀದಾ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಥಿಯೋರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ನೀವು ಸಮ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕೋದು. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎ, ಕಾಮನ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, minus 3 by 4. ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಎ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 by 3 divided by 1 minus of minus, which is plus. So your all value becomes 4 by 3 divided by LCM is to 7 ಇಲ್ಲಿ common denominator ಮೇಲೆ 7 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 by 3 is 4 goes up, 7 will be in the denominator. You get 16 by 21. Is there an option? Yes. Option C has to be the correct answer. Okay. Now, if the sum to n terms of a GP is this, then the first term and the common ratio respectively are. This is the question. Okay, how do we answer this? You are given sum to n terms. Remember, what is sum to n terms in GP? Sum to n terms in GP, we denote it by Sn, which is defined as A into r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Okay, remember two formulae. What is S infinity? Sum to infinity A by 1 minus r. When does it exist? When r is less than 1. And this is the formula to find the sum to n terms. The question here is, you are given sum to n terms. Sn is given. What is Sn is equal to 3 minus 3 raised to n plus 1 divided by 4 power 2n. What are we asked to find? We should find the first term and the common ratio. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡನೇದು ಕಾಮನ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ S1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ A ಅಂತ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ Sn stands for sum of n terms of GP. Alva? So S1 stands for the first term of GP. What is the first term of GP? You know what is GP? The terms of GP are A, AR, AR square. So the first term is nothing but S1. How do I find S1? By putting n is equal to 1. So this gives me A. So put n is equal to 1. You get S1, which is equal to 3 minus, this is n plus 1, which is 3 square divided by 4 raised to 2 into 1, which is 4 square. So 3 minus 9 by 16. You know how to simplify this. Take the common denominator. The denominator is 16. 16 3s are 48. 48 minus 9. How much is that? This is 39 divided by 16. Do we have an option containing 39 by 16? Yes, this is the only option which has 39 by 16. So I don't even bother finding the next one. What am I supposed to find? The common ratio, not required, because this is the only option which has A as 39 by 16. Suppose if I had more than one option which had contained the right value for A, I should have gone for the next one also. But it is better you learn how to find common ratio. If I am asked to find common ratio, ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? So how do we find the common ratio? We know A. What is A? A is 39 by 16. We go for S2. What does S2 stand for? You remember it is A plus AR. Okay, it is the sum of first two terms. What is first term? A. The second term is AR. And how do I get S2? By putting n is equal to 2 in this. It is 3 minus 3 raised to 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 4 to the power of 4. Agree? Yes. Here I have A into 1 plus R is equal to, simplify the whole thing. This is 16 16s are 256. 256 into 3 minus 3 cube divided by 4 power 4. So it's a long procedure. Anyhow, you know what is A? Substitute for A. From there, you get to know what is 1 plus R. And then you shift 1 to the other side, you find R. So it becomes too lengthy. So in the options were actually simpler. They were weak. There's only one answer wherein which A was right. So we could tick option C. That's the correct answer. I believe this is fine. Moving on to the next. If A, B, C are in GP, then A minus B divided by B minus C is equal to, okay. You consider, yes, A as A. B, let us take it as AR. If the common ratio is R, you know, if the terms are in GP, take B as AR. And obviously, you tell me what is C. The common ratio R ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು AR square. ಸರಿನಾ? Now you substitute. Substitute in what? A minus B by B minus C. What is A? You keep A as it is. What is B? It is AR. Denominator AR. What is C? AR square. Okay. What is common here? A. What is left? 1 minus R. In the denominator, I have AR common. I'm left with 1 minus AR. Sorry, 1 minus R. Correct? AR has come out. So these two got cancelled. AA will also go. I'm left with 1 by R. But in none of my options, I have this. Yes or no? Yes. So I just check with all these options by putting these values for AB, not for AB, BC. Okay, I go to option A. I retain my A as it is. What is C? AR square. What am I getting? 1 by R square. What was our answer? We got B, A minus B by B minus C as 1 by R. So this is not the right one. I go to option B. I know what is A. I know what is B. What is B? AR. What do I get? 1 by R. So this is my right answer. B by A ಅಂದ್ರೆ the reciprocal. R ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ D ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ reciprocal R square ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು R ಅಲ್ಲ. So ಇದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ option B should be the right answer. Okay, this is the one. Yes, this is a very good question actually. Okay. So you have root of 2, root of 2, root of 2. These roots are within these roots. Okay. How many such roots are there? Infinite. So let us give a name to this. Let us name it. Let y be equal to square root of 2, root of 2, root of 2. How many such square roots of 2's are there? Infinite. You know, a drop out of the ocean is again an ocean. So what I do is, this is one drop. I just retain it as it is. And the rest is again. So what was the ocean's name? This was Y. So one the drop hage itte, mikkidelladakke ಏನು ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ? Again, it has to be Y. I believe this is clear to my students. The Y is equal to root of, this was 2 into, what is the name of this? Y. Now you go for squaring. You get Y square is equal to 2Y. You take all terms to one side or you cancel. Okay, this with this. So what should be our Y? Y should be 2. Do we have that? Yes. Option D is the right answer. Okay. Yes. Sum to n terms of an AP is this, then the common difference. Okay, this is also a good question. Sn is given. What is Sn? N into n plus 3. As I told you earlier, when I put n is equal to 1, I get S1. My S1 is same as the first term. First term in AP, you denote it by A, isn't it? Even in GP, you denote it by A. And the other side, you have to replace n by 1. So it is 1 into 1 plus 3, which is 4. So I got my A, which is 4. What is asked? I'm supposed to find D. So I got for S2. How do I get S2? By putting n is equal to 2. S2 is 2 into 2 plus 3, which is 5, 10. But I know what is S2. S2 stands for sum of first two terms, A plus D, which is equal to 10. I know A already. It is 4 plus 4 plus D is equal to 10. So what should be my D? It has to be 10 minus 8, which is 2. Okay. Okay, let's take up one or two more questions and end this session. If modulus of x is less than 1, only then sum to infinity exists. This I have discussed just now. S infinity is a by 1 minus r. What is a here? The first term, which is x. What is common ratio? It is succeeding divided by the preceding, minus x square divided by x. Or you can go for x cube by minus x square. You have to take the appropriate sign. So what does your common ratio become? It is minus x. Now make the substitution. A is x divided by 1 minus of minus x, which is 1 plus x. So option C has to be the right answer. Next one. Yes, this is a good question. In an infinite GP, the first term is 1 and the sum is 2. The sum of the squares of the terms is. Sum of the squares of the terms is. This is the question. We are given sum to infinity as 2. And what is first term? It is 1. All right. What is formula for S infinity? A by 1 minus R is equal to 2. I know A already. I'm given A. 1 by 1 minus R is equal to 2. You just cross multiply or take the reciprocal. 1 minus R is equal to half. So what should be R? R naked kalisi, half naked tagoli. R becomes half. Sarina? You know what are the terms of GP? What are terms of GP? It is A, AR, AR square, etc. Okay, yes. You substitute for A. A is 1. What is AR? 1 into half, which is half. What is AR square? 1 into half square, which is 1 by 4. So on. I want the sum of the squares of the terms. Sum of squares of terms of GP. Above GP. The GP I write is nothing but 1 plus square it and add. Half square plus 1/4 square, etc. Which is nothing but 1 plus 1/4 plus 1 by 16, so on. This is also in GP. You identify that T second term divided by first term gives you the common ratio as 1/4. Third term divided by second term also gives the common ratio as 1/4. We want the sum of the squares of the terms. So let us denote it by S infinity. I just use small letter. Here the formula is A, same formula. A divided by A here is 1. 1 divided by, what is the common ratio? 1/4. 1 by 1 minus 1/4. 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. 1 by 3/4 gives us 4 by 3. So option B has to be the correct answer.